Hello Forkies, this is day 72 of me playing just every day until I reach the rapid rating of 2500. So here we go. We have the game, we have the black pieces, so let's start the game. What will my opponent do is the question now. He plays pawn to e4, so let's play pawn to c6, the Caro-Kann defense here. Now pawn d4 is the best way of playing, and I just realized I have settings on where is it the play I believe and live. I need to find the piece animation because I was set to none and now I want it fast because I was solving some puzzle rushes and there you want the slowest piece animation as possible so you can play as many puzzles as you can in a short period of time. So we get the advanced Caro-Kann. Now bishop f5 is the main line. Now h4 is a very trendy move, but my opponent plays pawn to g4 instead. I know that bishop d7 is the best move indeed. I'm not sure anything else now. I don't know any of the theory whatsoever here. I'm not prepared in this particular variation, but we'll figure it out on our own. Bishop g6 was a move, but then h4 is simply overwhelming, I believe. Bishop e3 now played, stopping c5. I could play queen c8 and then e6 and c5 anyway. I could play e6 right away as well, but queen c8 looks slightly better. There is as well the move queen b6 here. Why? Because now the bishop has left the c1. That means that d2 is undefended right now. So what should we do after queen b6? Probably like knight c3 takes here, and like bishop d2 is still very nice. So queen b6 doesn't really threaten to take here, but queen c8 does threaten to take on h4. And how to defend bishop d2? Well, I continue with my development, e6 and c5, and I think my queen on c8 will be good, pressuring the c file. So queen c8 just attacking the g4 pawn, of course, knight f3 or like knight e2 or anything else. Then bishop e2 I think is just very bad. I mean g5, to play g5 here, I think just e6 and c5, and g5 will just be very weak in this position. Also, I am kind of developing the queen now. It is more active on the c line, preparing the pawn push c6 to c5. No, yes, that's correct. c6 to c5, defended by the bishop, defended by the queen, and I mean, I like my position so far. I'm not sure how to play this. You play h3 actually. Wow, this is insane. Why wouldn't you develop with bishop to e2? Maybe you want to play bishop g2. But now just e6, yeah. This is pretty good stuff now. There is c4, but I simply play c5, or maybe I don't. C4 is probably the best move here, but what would be my counter? I'm not sure. Maybe knight e7. You play c3, which is a bad move. Definitely c3 is bad. You should have played c4 more aggressively, because now I get c5. And I mean, what is this pawn structure on the queen side? My bishop is inactive here, but it defends this very important diagonal. Then when the bishop is on f5, there are some checks on this diagonal with the queen and with the bishop. Now bishop d3, okay. I could just take and play knight c6. Knight c6 right now. I think knight c6 right now, well, it's still just possible. Probably just wins. If knight c6 and takes, wins this pawn and this pawn back soon. So I think that's just good enough. Knight c6, if you take, I take you here. And knight c6 also, I mean, doesn't really prepare here, but I have also my ideas of playing b4, b5. b5, b4, excuse me. Your bishop is almost trapped. It only has one square left. How to develop on? Like, this is nice. Also, like, c4 here looks bad because bishop c2 and b3. takes, I mean just pawn takes back. Where is my play here? I am very passive on the back rank here. So I think just 97 if takes. I just go here and then probably just here and have pretty decent position. So 97 with an idea to play knight g6 and then takes and maybe bishop b4 check. Although that looks pretty risky. Now maybe taking here is not good. There is f4 though. f4 I push, I mean I take. Knight g6, if f5 takes, I have the queen on this long diagonal defending f5 indirectly supporting this square here, which is quite important. Now h3 is very weak, so moves like h5 come to mind. Maybe that's just stupid, but h5, maybe knight g6 preparing h5. Also knight g6 f4. Now it's defended by the rook. Yeah, this doesn't look too good for me. f4 is definitely an idea. And I'm just too passive here. h5, g5. Takes here looks correct, but I don't think it is. It's a very hard position to play. Especially if you're like me and don't have any idea how to play this one. I could potentially try to close down the queen side with c4 and like this. But then after f4, g6 has to be played, bishop g7. But I'm worried that he can open up my king side somehow. But takes, I'm very well defended here. He has all the fun if I play moves like g6 here. Is my bishop good on g7? Definitely not. But still, I think that's the best I can go. I mean, I will try to be flexible with takes. And if takes, I can go knight b4. It's probably all the counterplay I will have today. And then takes a knight c6 and b. Oh, I like that actually. So takes. If knight takes, I'm very happy, and then I replace my knight with the other knight. And now knight b4. Am I blundering something? No. I'm going here. Knight c6. Okay. Now I take. Of course, play knight c6. That was my idea, and now rook c8, rook c1. I must be a little careful about my queen placement here. Probably now a6 is the only move, because knight b5 might be annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure, but a6 looks correct. f4, I still play here. Takes. Here, f4. Could play moves like here as well. Excuse me. Let me calculate for a second. Bishop e7, knight b5. I just castle. There is no way my opponent can do anything with his knight. So maybe bishop e7, f4, castles f5. Takes on f5, and then queen d8 to protect f6, kind of. Bishop e7 has. There is bishop b4, but I don't really like this trade. Bishop e7, taking some squares away from white. You play f4. Okay, I just castle now. f5. Should I take you? Probably, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, g6 now takes. Rook g1, I like my position there a lot. Castles here takes, there is here. Here, queen b1, or anything else. I'm too passive here. h5 comes to mind. Here takes. And then trying to play like rook h4. Takes with check and then takes with bishop looks fine. h5 g5 I'm just completely fine there. With g6 I guess. And just castles, it's probably a draw, but still. h4 h5, excuse me, f5 takes here. You cannot really defend the pawn, or can you? Not really. Rook f4 is only move, but then bishop g5. h5 is there. Here takes, rook h4. I don't think there is a takes. I take with the bishop. f6 I take with check. You move, I take you and play bishop b6, and probably I'm just fine there as well. Knight b here, knight b5. I just play bishop b8 here and with checkmate ideas. So just play h5. I need to be aggressive. I think h5 is very nice move. It is attacking. It is an attacking move, and it's also a very positional move. And now g5, I think, misses the flow of the position. Now g6 just controls the f5 completely, and g6 now is probably the only move. And I saw, I mean, he cannot really get the knight to f6. If he can, then probably just worse, but I can get my knight to f5, which is pretty important, I think. And also he cannot really go to d6 anymore. I mean, you could potentially. This is an idea. Should I cast? My king is safe. I don't think castling is that important at this moment. a6, b4. I think queen d8 will have to be played at some moment, or I need to move my queen somewhere like this, but this doesn't really do anything. I am passive. That's certain. I have less space. That is certain. King f8 and king g7 looks nice. Also castles looks just fine. Then there are some sacrifices, yeah. King f8, b4. If is b5 a threat? It is. So king f8, b5, queen d8. Here I simply go here, trying to go here. Then I think my position is fine. King f8 to start with. Just let me calculate a second that I won't blunder anything. King f8. Stepping onto the f line. h5 needs to be defended, so I cannot really castle here. King f8, I think it's fine. Here, I play queen d8. Here I play knight a4. Yes, you play b4 very quickly, which is... I get it, but still. Queen d8. Queen e8 also a move. But where to go? Where is better? Queen d8 has some potential to go here, perhaps. Also, queen d8 here. Queen d8, b5 is probably the only move I need to calculate. Queen d8 here, I can just play b6 and I take down the square. The knight is defended, rook c8 coming on the way. And knight b4 is always a threat on the queen if needed. And bishop defends the rook. Also, yeah, there, if knight f4, I can just take here and then take the knight, so that's nice. Queen d8 now. Here, I sack the knight. And after takes, I take here. With probably completely winning position. Although it's not that easy to convert it. Here. I'm threatening to go here. I mean, it's not really a threat, but looks nice with queen b6 and maybe taking the pawn, maybe playing a6. We'll see. And king g7 then, and knight e7 and going here is also nice. It's very close position. And yes, I mean, I think it's pretty nice. I have the bishop pair though, so I'm trying kind of to open up the position. So just to rewind here. Rook c2 though. Bishop takes before. Have you calculated this? And takes. This opens up the position for me. I win 2 pawns. And I give up 2 pieces for a rook. With very active play. And with this pawn, so... Wow. This invites bishop takes on before, yeah. But it's always there, so... Should I do it just now, or... I think I can just play bishop takes on b4. Maybe... Then the character of the game will just change. But still, rook c8... King g7, I get the queen to e7, I activate my rooks. I will just go for it, bishop takes before, I don't care. Maybe it's not the best move, but I like it so much. Just takes. I mean, his knights are very active, but I will just push a6 here. Or play rook c8, I will see. But a6 just looks nice. Stopping any knight infiltrations. Also rook c8 looks very nice. Queen c7 looks even stronger. But it's not stronger, definitely not. Rook c8 and then maybe a6. Although, rook c8, queen b3. a6 takes, is there any? No, just a6, maybe bishop c6 also. If knight a4, I can potentially just play rook c8 firstly. Here I can play b6, then just winning. Although this is check, maybe not that winning. Still, king g7. If I can, I mean, if I can give away this bishop for knight, I would be very, very happy with myself. Why? Well, I will play king g7. His dark square bishop is shit. I mean, zero play. This bishop can just die there. That's why I sacrificed the bishop and gave away the knight, because this bishop is so damn... I mean, look at this bishop, excuse me. What the hell is this? Somebody explain me, what the hell is the bishop doing on e3? Behind so many pawns on the dark squares. Rook b8, logical move here. I'm attacking the b7. I could push with b5. Then my bishop is weird, I agree with you. But controls the knight though. Rook c8 takes. Looks nice as well, but I play bishop b5. Doesn't quite win the rook, yeah. But almost. I mean, I wanna... King g7 here. Bishop b5 just takes, so that doesn't work. How to defend the b7 pawn is very important question, very hard question as well, but very important one. Bishop c6 just looks okay, and then I will do something. Do not push pawns, of course not. But this is also an idea. Then I have the time. Bishop c6 here, rook c8 here. I can play bishop a4 if takes. I take the rook and then I just take here and have pretty perfect position. Bishop c6. I am low on time. My opponent has a lot of time here. I will try to outplay my opponent in this one. Also king g7. I'm trying to connect my rooks. Maybe play moves like queen a5 to activate my queen. I don't want to push the pawn yet. Trying to activate the bishop on this diagonal, which is a good thing to do, but I get it. But bishop on d6 doesn't do anything. I can develop around it, yeah? Should I play here, here, and then maybe like here? Well, what do I do with that? Here, just queen moves. No, just king g7. Here and here, I don't care. I mean, your bishop is very good, but I can play moves like queen d7. My pawn is weak, very weak. It would be maybe that's a maneuver I missed, but still, I mean, it has 0 targets. It just prevents some squares here. I think it will be just a draw though, but let's fight on. Queen d7, rook c8, and I have this pawn I could push at some moment. This is always a maneuver, but I have like rook c8, here and here. I would be glad to give away the bishop, and then play b5, and queen c6, and have the file. And who will defend these pawns? You play rook b6, okay. Fine for you, I mean, what? Rook c8, here I play bishop b5, I just win. I mean, your rook is undefended. Your rook is trapped after rook c8 and here. You have to play queen b2 or potentially here. No, but this doesn't even help. The bishop is also hanging on a3. I think you are... I mean, rook b6 is just unexplainable mistake. Why would you do that? Bishop b5 traps the rook after queen d8 or queen c7, depends on where his bishop will be. Bishop d6 here, bishop b5 just wins the game. I'm attacking the knight here, because if takes, knight takes queen, rook takes queen. If here, I take here. And if you move the queen, I play queen d8. Where will your rook go? You will go here. After takes, queen takes. I'm just up a piece. Queen c6 also just trying to trade off. Oh, queen c6 is impossible, but I play like queen a5 here. I give check. You play queen b2, which is the best move. Here still I take. You take with the pawn. I take with the pawn. Excuse me. Bishop d6. Queen d8 and bishop f5. Knight takes here. So queen d8, you have to move the rook. And then I play like here. Queen d8, bishop d6, bishop b5. Knight takes, I take here, and I'm winning. Queen d8, the pawn is defended by my bishop. Oh, but if bishop moves, there is also rook takes here. Maybe that's not good. Bishop d6 here takes. I forgot about that. Then knight c1, but now no, knight b3 is impossible for now. We could play here though. And I play here. You cannot take here. So there is... I need to make a waiting move. Is that correct? What is your next move gonna be? If it's knight b3, I go here. If it takes, I win. I'm attacking here. If you take here, I take here. King g8, for example. If knight here, I pick up the rook. Rook a7, bishop c5. Also, queen d7 is just a good move, eh? Here, no. King g8. Just play king g8. Where was this knight? Originally, it was on d2, so if knight e2, I won't accept. I won't play king g2. But we'll see. Both knight moves that look completely normal loses the game. No. Knight d3 doesn't work here. What is this? I tricked you, eh? Here I take. There is no check. I win the knight. Bishop b5, you have to give away the rook, knight takes, and then I simply play queen a4. Queen a5, excuse me. No, bishop b5 wins the game. Your rook is absolutely... Oh, it's not. Oh my fucking goodness. There is rook d6 I missed. There is still bishop d7. I missed this move. Here though looks very hard to defend for white. Here... Oh, but no. But this is just fine for me. What is wrong with you? Knight takes? No. Here you had the move rook d6, attacking my queen. But queen a5 attacks here. If knight takes, pawn takes, attacks here as well. I think I was winning there. You get... I am up a piece, that's... Or am I? No, I'm up in exchange now. Yes, I'm up in exchange, but you will get a pawn that you can only take with the knight, which is quite sad as well. But if knight takes here, there is knight d6. No, wait. Actually, I have 2 rooks for 3 minor pieces. I mean, that's just an insane material imbalance, isn't it? Maybe I'm insane, but I don't remember having such material imbalance in a long time. Yes, I have 2 pawns, I'm up 2 pawns, and up. So knight b5, let me focus now. Here doesn't have really a threat. Queen b6 is a better move, but doesn't threaten even to take here because everything is defended. Queen a5, knight d6, I go here, takes it. Oh, attacks here. Oh, I only have a minute. Oh, just wins. Queen a5, I think is nice move. Also, I mean, some checks if knight moves are pretty deadly. Rook c3. I'm not really... Oh, it's... Oh, rook c3 now is a threat. Bishop is trapped. And if bishop moves to d6, for example... Maybe like rook c4. I have a minute on the clock, and now rook c3 is a deadly threat of a fork. If knight takes, I simply take here and you are still forked. You are still forked by my rook here, which is quite amazing to think of something like that. But I'm seeing tactics today, come on, let's go. Rook c3 wins the game. Queen takes though, but it's the same variation, yeah? Rook c3 is a brilliant move. Knight takes. Oh, here are you forced to take? Queen b4. Come. Are you forced to take? Are you forced to take? I don't think so. But it's just winning, yeah? King G7 maybe better. Why would I force something to do? But now King E3 just fine. There is no Rook C3 anymore. Maybe Rook C3 it was a missed opportunity. There was also Queen takes B7 there. But now there is not really. Knight C5. B6, Knight B3 blunders the knight. Knight D7. Rook D8. Knight F6. How to break through? Knight 7 D6 now. Oh, Queen A4 was just much better. I should have played that. And now where to put my rook actually? No, I should have... Queen A6 was a mistake. I should have played Queen A4 and then with the right of Rook C2. But okay. And I don't think there was something my opponents could have done there. But now it's game on. These knights are very powerful here. But I still have like this. When the knight moves. My queen is very inactive. Maybe here going like here is an idea. My position is so solid. I don't imagine myself losing here. But of course I could lose any minute, any moment of the day. Knight moves, I pick up the here. Queen here threatens a lot of things. For example, one of them. Queen E1 is a very nice move that I have planned. I'm down to 16 seconds, which is quite bad. But I'm happy I haven't played Rook C3. I think it was just too forcing, and he could also take on B7 and then the Queen endgame. I mean, I'm probably winning in that Queen endgame, but there are some Queen here and some perpetual checks ideas. I think now I have some winning chances. King there is nice move. Just be solid. I don't know what this move actually does. But he is the one under tremendous pressure. Also Rook A5. Oh, Rook A5. I think Rook A5 is very good. Next move, but Rook D7 was just complete craziness. This knight is completely trapped now. I mean, it has B5, but this knight is still here. And if this pawn, this knight moves to C3, even if the bishop is gone, well, this is still threat. Rook d8, rook f5, and rook a8 going back. That's still not yet. I mean h4. Thinking of some ideas right now. There is no rook sack just yet. Whew. We'll see what will happen. These knights control this. All these squares. And also this. So I cannot go to the c file. h4, okay. Just go back. That doesn't mean I want a draw. Definitely I don't want a draw now. Here, for example, I think blunders the game due to some tactical reasons. I'm just infiltrating. Oh wait, the knight is still here. But yes, you get it. Takes, yeah. No, here, just here. Complete idiot. I have 25 seconds. I wanna play quicker than 10 seconds per every single move because I'm gaining 10 seconds every move I make. This king for now is enabling my queen's access. And that's probably all that I will get. He has complete fortress here. Rook a5, there is something to try it here. That just wins. No, it doesn't. There should be a note in my mind that bishop f8 there. Maybe king h7. King g8 probably better. King g8 probably my next move. Queen c2, I don't know how to evaluate that endgame. 2 rooks versus 3 pieces here. It's queen c2 played, of course. Have to calculate. That's just it. Is he infiltrating? Of course he is. I have to take. And maybe rook a4, rook a5, rook a4. I'm so scared right now. But if I wouldn't take the queen, then it simply goes to c7 and I resign probably. So rook a5 with an idea of rook a8. Maybe. And neither of the knights can move. Therefore, here actually no, still you cannot move the knight because I take. No, takes. Then there are 2 knights against the rook. I wanna bring my king closer, but this bishop isn't so good. King here, I don't care. I go here and then I... No, but still that's bad. I don't see myself breaking through today. I just don't. I really don't. There are some tactics. For example, I could sack the rook for the knight if the king were on g2 and then to play like moves like rook a5, for example. Attacking here, but the king won't go to g2. And also here, defense here. And when the bishop is defended by the king, that means that I cannot sack the rook here to take then the bishop, of course. How to get to the c file? That's... If I get to the c file, I win. That's as simple as it gets. There is one, because if I go here, then this is a check. For example, I could do something there. Check. For example, here, but I'm still just not doing anything. I'm up a pawn, I cannot use that pawn. So bad. I'm up 2 points of material. And I cannot do anything. Bishop b2 though doesn't look good. Here, here. If I get my king to d7, I just win. Because I get here and now bishop here is the only move. And take, and go here. Also f7 is just hanging all the time, so that's bad. I will go just, if bishop a3, I will go to g8 back. g8, not g7. I won't repeat moves, just yet. I have at least a draw, but that's all I have. Because even if I get to d7, then this pawn is hanging. Oh, but it's not because of the knight. Here, simply check. So many tactics to go through actually in my head. Here, 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 here. King here, I go here, I probably win the game. Although there is king b3 back, of course it is. But how can you even ask such a stupid question? My opponent has everything under control, I would think. I would be terrified of playing here with the white pieces. There is knight d7. What am I talking about? Knight d7 is a check for white. And also I cannot go here. But of course it's illegal to go here. If I don't blunder any fork or something. Here for example. If I go like here, here, this happens. If I go here, here, this happens. Bishop here, I go to g8 and my king is in prison, then I would, if I can do one move, I would throw his pawn out of the window. I would really do that. And then I guess c5 is also there, so at least a draw will be, but we'll see if my opponent will blunder somehow. I'm not sure how to blunder here. Bishop a3, I have to go back to g8, I guess. Everything is too solid today. No, I don't think... I cannot imagine myself winning this game. I truly can't. I mean, that's just how it is. I cannot get the rook to c-file. I mean, could get the rook to c6, but how? Is the question. No, I mean, both c8 and c7 are protected. If I could, for example, play here, here, and then take, the c7 is still defended. And also all the infiltration squares are defended. Ay, ay, ay. For example, if two sets of pawns, or if one pair of pawns would disappear from the board, then my winning chances would be much, much higher. Which is quite weird. You play back, okay. I go like here maybe. I'm blundering some fork. No, I don't accept a draw just yet. Rook a4. Here. Here. I think this is just a repetition of moves. No, but my king was on g7 and yeah, that's not a draw just yet. I wanna play moves like rook. No, wait, be careful here. Here, actually this works. Maybe I will trick him that I blundered. Oh, is there a chance? Knight b7 is so logical. Play knight b7. Play knight b7. Come on, play knight b7. Please, play knight b7 and then... You don't play knight b7, fine. I must be careful here. Now knight b7, I could simply go here. Cannot go anywhere else. This would be amazing, but I cannot do it. I don't think that's good for white. Knight a6 here. It's probably just holdable. Although I get here and you probably lose. So, I mean, repeat. I go to a8 here. I think this is just... Oh, but it's not. But it is, yeah. My rook is just trapped here. And then the bishop is defended here, which is bad. There is a way to bring my king now closer. Play knight b7 again. We won't play it. Now this is a draw, yeah. Yeah, what can I say? It's just a draw. Let's game review the game. And we'll see what happened. I think I was winning at some point. I'm not sure when and how. Maybe queen c2, maybe just not taking or something, but I'm not sure. I was winning definitely. I was winning at some point, but then it was a draw. So my opponent played with 77.5% accuracy. I also played with 77.5, which is quite rare actually. So let's analyze the game. Pawn to e4 and the Caro-Kann defense, d4, d5, and the advanced Caro-Kann. Now bishop f5, and now usually people play knight f3, bishop e2, positional game, castles, something like this is the not bishop d2, knight d2 here. Something like this is the resulting position, but my opponent just went all in with g4. A bishop e7 is just a theorem move, I think. Bishop e3 was weird. Queen c8 and h3 is actually the best move. Wow. e6 here. c3 was weird. I thought c4. c4 is not the best move, but c4, what do I do? Just knight e7, casually playing knight e7. Because takes, I mean, usually takes is not that bad, but bishop takes, there is no knight d7, knight b6 as an idea. So that's the problem, but I guess I have here, maybe not. But c3 was kind of surprising to me. I played c5, bishop d3, and here I was getting a little bit worried. Of course you cannot take the pawn here just yet. I take here, and probably I'm just winning. Yes, that's correct. So knight c6, knight e2 was played. Knight e7, also here h5 was just the correct move. g5, and c takes for example, and knight b4 only move, which I played at some moment. And now g6 only move. Okay, doesn't matter. Knight g7, castles, takes, and knight b4. Knight b4. Knight c3 takes, and knight c6. So now rook c1 was weird. I played bishop e7, f4, and h5. Simply h5. And after h5, g5 is the best move actually, and the only move. I played g6 here. You play f5 here anyway. f5, g5. And this is better for you, because of queen d2. What about queen f8 and going here? Knight f4 and g6. I mean, this looks super solid for black. I don't understand it, but anyway. a3. And it's apparently okay. After king f8, not the best move. b4. Queen d8 here. The rook c2. I took with the bishop. And f5 is the best move. I mean, are you kidding me? f5, gf5 again. And now you take knight takes d5. You take d5 and knight takes b5. I take here. queen a3. Whew. Well, that's a lot of calculation to be done, but he took. After knight takes b4, of course, I'm forking him. Think that's just fine for me. I took. Played a6, not allowing knight b5. And rook b1. Also, a6 was a mistake, but okay, bishop c6 here. Bishop c1 mistake. King g7. Bishop a3. Queen d7 mistake because of f5. I mean, f5 was always here. Eh? I mean, because of knight f4, it's like a clearance sacrifice. Because after f5, knight f4. It's just an idea, yes. So yes. I mean, rook b6 here was weird. I played rook c8. Apparently again f5. Queen d8 here. Knight c1. Bishop b5 here. The best move. Wait, what happened after rook takes here? Wait, rook c7, rook takes. I'm down a pawn. What do you do? Wait, am I down a pawn? No. Well, I have still the material imbalance of having a rook and a pawn for two minor pieces. Bishop c5, and this position is apparently better for after bishop c4. And f5 again. I mean, you are just insane, computer. I played king g8 because I anticipated that he will play knight d3. He did. Knight d3 is a mistake because of bishop b5. And I was thinking about rook take d6. I mean, I saw rook takes d6. Not rook takes, but rook to d6. But he took with the rook. I mean, a takes, knight takes. Queen a4, good move. King f2 here. I should have just played something else, like rook c4 to go here apparently. Okay, also like queen here is nice. How do you defend this? Just looks completely winning. 91 the best move. But yes, I played king d7, which was not the best. Knight c5, b6, okay. I was having a very little time here. And yes, now probably I should have just played queen a4 and would just win the game. I played queen a6 though, still winning. Knight to d6 and now... Ooh, now the best move is again queen a4. Saying that if you take me, I take you. And apparently this is too big of a threat. What do I play? Top engine move is king e1. After rook c2. Knight c3. Rook b2, knight a4 and rook a2 wins. But what can you do else? Queen here. Blunders the knight. If you take, I take, winning. So yeah, this was it, just it. I played rook d8, which was a mistake, and now it's apparently just not as equal, but still equal. King d2 now, only move. Of course, I'm just getting infiltrated here if you don't do anything. So king d1, king d2, very good move. Queen c2 now, very good move once again. Queen a5 was there. I think just takes and now it's just equal. Because if I don't take, if I play like here, Queen c7 looks very scary. Queen a5 though. King e2, let's say. You have to give away. If here I take, so knight takes here. Wait, that wasn't the best move? Well, this is just too complicated, yeah? Queen a6. Also queen a7. Why is this? Okay, this is just a draw after queen c2 takes. There was just a draw. Here maybe rook a1? Oh, rook a1 was a missed opportunity. And just to go... Oh, rook a1. I played king f8 just... Wait, knight c7 on the move. Here again. And just rook a1 again. Why is rook a1 worse right now? Knight is... You must be kidding me. Rook a1, knight c7. Where was I? Bishop b2. I played rook a4 here. Bishop a3 again, a mistake because of rook 8, a5 here. This is the winning idea. Can you please explain me that, computer? If you play anything, what would you play? Bishop b2 here makes some sense. Now rook a1, okay, but what if you do knight e8, for example? Rook c4, getting to the oh, knight f6, king g7, knight e8, king h8, let's say. I mean, apparently it's a draw again, so I don't care. But it wasn't as drawish as I thought it was. But after rook d8, I thought my opponent will blunder with knight b7. This is check. Here, I can just take here and just win the game. But still he didn't. He played bishop c3, and after bishop c3, this is perfectly equal now. But yes, bishop b2 here is the only move. But still, very, very nice game. There were some chances that I missed. Some is insane, like rook a1 moves or something. But still, my opponent played a very great game as well. And yes, if you have anything to tell me, please let me know in the comments below. I will be reading and answering all of your comments. And before you leave, you need to know that I recently have launched a new memberships on my YouTube channel, so you can check out those perks as well. There is a subscription of like €3 per month. And as always, if you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. We are so close to 1000 subscribers, thanks to you guys. And of course, see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.